trying not to get the blue in it. The blue about there. Okay, it's good. Okay.
It's good.
No.
Sit
Come
down.
down with it. No, man, people them some nice clean clothes on. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. You're cute tonight. You don't want next to me. I'm kind of blind. Boy. Woo. Wow. Good night, everybody. Good night. Remember, run to tell a friend and an next friend that I am live. YouTube. Xpressionz JA is live. So you know me always wait for the numbers for coming. So when I run to tell them next door say we're live. Alright, me I wait for now. Hi. Remember, we don't start talking until we see the numbers. You know, come on and all of these things. So remember, run go tell somebody to tell them say, oh God, who said that? All right, the numbers that take time and I grow. All right, all right. Welcome for those of you who are just joining in. Remember, run go tell a friend, go tell a next friend that we are live, and in living colors. All right, so we come again. Read. What a nice clean people them say about me now with them all in fire sign here. What them say about me? Guys, wanna know me try, wanna know me always. Me not come up here come look no kind of way. Come always have to tell me oh me look nice, I'm look cute, I'm look yeah. On a Sunday night, I come out, I just put on a nice clean Sunday best phone. Yeah, wanna know my stay. Wanna know my stay. You gotta represent. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You gotta rep for your brand. Cause it's not a normal thing. You can't go up here any old way. You don't know who is watching. Suppose me get a model contract. What is wrong? Or a photographer see me and him say, wow, you got your skin nice. You can talk to me nice. What's I'm talking about? Look at me. Cute. Remember when I start talking the things them, I want to start talking to a nice clean dress until we reach over the 100 bridge. Right over the 100 bridge. Good night to all of my moderators that's popping on. Dimples, big up yourself. Good night. Bam team in the building. Big up yourself. I want to know the nice guests I have tonight. I want to know she going to come out with herself and she going to come talk about it. I want to know me have to talk about it first before. So, want to know I don't start talking until we see the numbers come up. So, I'm going to take a sip. I mean, wait for right here, so. $42 and counting. No, can't come back forward. Take that show. Take a show. Yeah, people don't know the technical things. I have to fix up and start. Stop going. So stop this. I'm gonna see what I reach now. Stay for. It'll take time of trickle. For those of you who are just joining, welcome, 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 welcome. One of those pretty and cute and nice. I want to sit down, want to eat on a Sunday dinner already. I want to sit down on an ice cream, on a cake, I don't know, little snack to hear what is going on. Right here, so tonight, my hair is done by yours truly. Yeah, not the braiding part still. The braiding part is done by Neat Braids. Big up Anna, a braid specialist. But I'm me style it, I'm going with myself. Yeah. Can't do little things too, Can't help myself. Face might not too proper tonight because I'm sick. So just doing what I do. Yeah, and the outfit is from yours truly. Closet. My closet. Yeah, you put a one and two together. Yeah. How much would I have? 40 something? Come on, we can do better than that. I wanna please, as I wanna enter, click the like button. Click the like button. And as I wanna jump on, run go tell somebody cross the south, the south, cross the east and the west. So we're live. We are live. We're growing, we're going, we're going, we're going, we're going. For those of you who are just joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. A little technical difficulties, but we got that sorted out. And we are here for you. We aim to please you. Want to know that already? But loyal subscribers and followers. Yeah. Share the live. Share the live. Send out the notifications and all these things. Share up, share up, share up. So all the people that can come on. And this is what we do every Sunday. We talk to your favorite character so you can get to know them personally. If you see them on the road, you can say hi or, don't be afraid. You can approach them. You can approach them. They're all sociable. You want a peep? Yeah. Right there. But again, let me say, for those, because let me say the numbers are growing. Yes, ma'am. For all the persons who are just joining my live, welcome, welcome, and an awesome night it is going to be. Remember, for you to become a member, click on the description in any one of the videos. Follow the descriptions. In the description, follow the instructions. If you're in Jamaica, there is a VPN that you need. All you need to do is download that VPN. The link is also in the description. If you are not in Jamaica and you're overseas, the join button should be there. Easy 1, 2, 3. Click on it, you're good to go. Right? Now, it is so amazing when you become a member. You get to see behind the scenes of we performing in different places. You get to share those moments with us. Yeah, you get dance classes and all these things. No, man. I become a fan of my own show. So I subscribe and I turn member. Because me want to catch the early episode, then me can't bother wait on them. Me want to catch the early episode, because listen to me. If I ever tell you how to see them nice one more time, it's not normal. It is not normal around here. No, man. The director and editor going with themselves. Forward themselves. Forward themselves. Listen, next month is going to be 3 years. We are at 139,000 subscribers. Whatever sound a day. We did not move from 139 to 140 to 150 till it reached, remember me telling you, the 200 mark. That's how we're here. The 200 mark. And I must see it before the 29th of April. I must see it before then. I may give you the time. I must see it before then. I must see it. 139 is moving. I'm gonna watch it every week, I'm gonna make sure I watch it every week for see if we get a new subscriber. How much more subscribers we get. No, when I take this thing like joke. Mm? And someone might be watching, I want to subscribe. Cause a lot of people approach me and them say, boy, me can't see, and me can't see because you're not a subscriber. It can't be that you're just going to watch the video and watch the video. When I can't subscribe, easy. From when I go on YouTube, I want to go Xpressionz JA. Even if I type in the bartender, the page comes up. Click the subscription button. Click the notification bell. Share it. Because of the baddest thing on YouTube right now, we're at. Look here, I'm not even talk no more. Because I don't understand, I don't know what a clock a strike. Xpressionz JA are the baddest thing ever. Because we are bringing a whole heap of niceness to the page. Talking about niceness, I want you to look out for all the listen to me. My guest is killing me right over there. Remember, we have some nice podcasts and other shows coming up on the channel. Please to look out for them. We have Uptown that's coming up. We have Their Family that's coming up. We have Sparta Moves that's coming up. And we have Tired Things also. Listen, on the air, how much things we just list a while ago, right? Uptown, which that show then now gonna be a normal show. When I go glue like a rat glue to one trap. A son I go glue. When I go glue like when bees want honey. A son I go listen to me. Their Family is gonna be talking to some families all around. And don't be surprised if we throw it out and say, we want one of our subscribers on our show. So send in information to if you want to be on our show. It's coming because you all will be invited. You will be invited. When you're on Xpressionz JA channel, no man here wrong 10 and you say, no, me come on the channel tonight. So that's the excitement right there. So Sparta Moves is gonna be talking to a lot of dancers who are out there, both internationally and locally, because there are lots of dancers who are now doing their own thing and they have not gotten any form of recognition. Latanya says, big up yourself. You have worked so hard with Dance JA. Listen, and what if people still out there don't know? Yeah. Big up Kamisha Versatile. Listen, girl, you take the world by storm. Proud of you, my sister. We will be speaking to dancers like Boys and Roses, dancers like Janite, dancers, all of those. Listen, we don't know where them is, but we're going to know them, who them is. Yeah? Listen to me. It's not going to be not normal because we are getting at the life and we have to find out about them. We're going to find out what is happening out in the streets with them. You might see a dance clip, you might see a dance video, and then they're going to introduce to, the nice dance move them with them have out road because to me, kind of stuff go out road. We're not really up to time with the new dance them. But we can't fling my shoulder. We can't do the bunks. We can't do the dirt. We can't do the dip. Yeah, man. All of them, they're in a dance class too. All of them in a dance class. So, remember me telling us to become a member. All of them nice things there inside that. Listen to me. When I run got on a member, yeah? Because when I start dance, party don't have nothing pound of them time there. Party don't have nothing at all pound of them time there. That's how I drop every move where Sparta teach, every move where Moa teach, every move where me teach. Them not going to hold on no. Them going to make circle around no. Remember that. So look out for all the shows that's coming, people. Uptown, Sparta Moves, Their Family, and Tired Things then. Tell the things them. Tell the things them. Tell the things them. Tell the things them.
The one for people work.
They want to see it?
Yeah.
Why? Listen to me. It want to look sexy? Yeah. Alright. See me and give a few. Yeah. Straight out of my closet. Girl nice and clean. Right there, so nah. When you try and make that 96 turn 100 quick, please. And the 30 something like someone say, when you try and make it turn 100 too. Because I don't know what happened to now. La! I'm here get all of them fire sign there. No man. I like it. I like it. I like it. And while we're on that topic, please remember today is Sunday. So Sunday offerings must be thrown. We're not stop through offering. No, we're not stop through the offering on Wednesday. But on a Sunday, remember, yeah, would I like get to offerings? Please and thanks. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you guys. I said, you know, say, just for the stand up, I'm stand up and pose and go on. But should I get something? But should I get a $10? But should I get a $20? If you want your $50, no problem. You know, we like the ones that jingle, but we prefer the ones that fold. Yeah, nice, right here. So, you know, envelope it and just put stuff right up there. Yeah. People, look here, it's an awesome night tonight. The night kind of feel a little warmish, but no sweat it, no worry, we got this. It is warm. What is that? Listen, I have some people here that don't, them blood, something wrong with them. Something is wrong with them. So, let me see the fire sign there. For all of the, me wouldn't even say for all of the scenes then, from the week start. From Monday to Sunday now. Let me see the fire sign then. If appear, listen. Listen. I am speechless. Me said the scene them just shot them. Listen to me now. Me say all me do is to sit down, sit here. Me just sit down and I'm wondering where am I? I'm wondering where am I? Director, producer, editor. Big up yourself. The cameraman, big up yourself. I say you catch some angles there when I'm normal. Big up to all of my bartender cast and crew members. Listen to me. I wanna work so hard in getting all these scenes. So when the operations manager call and say, you're filming tomorrow, X time and wait. They say, okay. They make themselves available. Trust me. They work hard. I want to give them a round of applause, please. Because if it wasn't fit, listen. It is big up yourself. It is on my it is big up yourself. Big up yourself. It is a yard. Yeah. Real G, you're on here. Stop selling people that Mali though. Stop selling people that Mali. Please give my cast and crew members a round of applause. They deserve it. When a big up on yourself, a whole heap of love and respect. You guys are making Bartender what it is. And beyond. Because I know them people. Look here, man. Look here. I know sometimes when in awe, like when I say, where them people are come from. But it's okay, I'm not stay long on the scenes then, because we'll talk about them something there in Unwind Wednesdays. That's also another show that's hitting you guys by a storm every Wednesday with yours truly, Shelly Xpressionz, More Xpressionz, First Lady, Boss Bitch, right there. So snap, yeah. Remember, guys, every Wednesday is Unwind Wednesday. You come with your wine and chocolate or your wine and cheese. chill, kick back, relax. When I'm in the kill up self behavior, I was sitting, I will talk about all of the nice scene them and who think I will do what and all of these expectations. Yes, every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, right here on Wine Wednesday, we'll talk about the scenes that I'm going with yourself. Now, I'm gonna introduce to you one nice girl. So she said, so she said, we will find out more about her when she comes and take a seat right beside me. Let me introduce to you viewers, subscribers, my family. She goes by the name, our government name, Kamisha Natasha Johnson. I mean, if you pronounce it right, because she might come tell me, say, no, you didn't pronounce something right. May I wait for it. So if I don't pronounce it right, she'll give you the correct pronunciation. Kamisha Natasha Johnson, aka Kenshine, aka Kem Dunn, aka Kem Tell, aka Tikas. Listen, I don't know why I call her. Viewers and subscribers, please give her a round of applause. Let me see the fire sign them. Let me see all of the sign them. Welcome, Kem Dunn.
Good evening.
So,
Stretch over there. So.
okay, so yes, okay. So, Kamisha, could you please give us the proper pronunciation of your name?
No problem. Hi, good evening, everyone. I hope you're hearing me. My voice, it's sounding great, but there's a little technical error going on in it. All right. So my name is Kamisha Natasha Johnson. So the Johnson is spelled regular, but you have to put a little vibration on the J. I know I'm not a regular Johnson, it's Johnson, you know? So that's the only part she went wrong. Everything else was completely fine. Thank you.
Guys, Kamisha's kind of having a little throat. She was a little under the weather, but she's feeling much better today. So if you're not hearing her clearly, just let me know, and I will try to translate as we go along. Your translation. Oh my gosh, Kem, tell us who is Kamisha Johnson.
Yeah, I love that. So, Kamisha, you just pronounce my own name wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, that not look good. So, let me start off with I'm an actual student in real life, but I'm not 18. Probably that's a good place to start. So, I'm a university student. I study communication art. You know, like my voice on.
They have a little raspy.
I'm a little nice this one. I want to keep it. I don't know how do I get the permanent raspiness in my voice. It's giving something. If you're on here and you're looking for like a rasper to do something,
Aren't you supposed to be telling the people about Kamisha?
I have to give them a little bit advertise myself while I have them attention.
All right, sorry.
But anyway, guys, sorry. I'm a student of communication arts and technology at the University of Technology Jamaica, the birthplace of greatness. Actually, the birthplace of greatness would have been at my mother's home because that's where I was born. But I attend, a similar birthplace of greatness. I also have a YouTube channel called Unbottled Eruption, and that is where I dedicate some time to. A part of what I want to do is to shed some light on the unemployment issue in Jamaica. We have a lot of young people in university and also persons who are leaving university who are unemployed. Actually, last night I was looking at some statistics that show that up to 40% of about 6,000 UA graduates per year are still unemployed. And, the solution that we really get is BPO industry, and that's not what we want. We do not go to school to, get into the BPO industry. So that's a part of a movement that I'm on, a part of a journey. Fun facts about me, I'm a Campari lover. What you're seeing right there is a Campari. So if you're a Campari person over here, like you're on the team and you're looking at an ambassador, you can sign me. I love to talk. I'm also a language enthusiast.
How many languages you speak?
I speak I would say I love my voice. I just want to keep talking. I speak English fluently, of course. I believe I'm at the intermediate level for Spanish, basic level for Mandarin and Swahili.
All right, shall I stop right there? Okay,
Yeah.
I know so shall I give you something now in a Spanish, in Mandarin, and Swahili. It's nothing hard. Nothing hard. I mean, maybe like a simple word
Simple word.
or words
Right.
or a sentence.
I don't want to really go Mandarin because I have a Mandarin friend on the live, so don't judge me too hard.
All right, so all I'm asking is to say good night in the 3 languages.
Good night in the 3 languages.
So Spanish,
Spanish is definitely Buenas tardes.
right?
Buenas noches. Oh my gosh, Jesus Christ. It's Buenas noches. Hey.
I said, watch all them just about finish her. Watch all them. I said, look here. Listen to me. My viewers and subscribers, them going chew you out. So be careful. And when you got the language once, and I was about to say Kamisha. Huh?
But me give on a basic, me tell us a basic.
All right, but yeah, all right, okay. So let's go again. In Spanish, all right. So you said English. So in English, it's
good night. Actually, it's correct for me to say good evening because we're just coming on at the end of. So it would be right for me to say Buenas tardes, you know. But then when I'm leaving, I'd go Buenas noches because that's lights out. Good night,
okay.
So that's actually correct if we are to follow the principles and the laws of English.
Okay.
How you say good night in Mandarin, I don't remember. How do you say it in Swahili? I didn't study that. The only thing I know how to say in Swahili is habari. Mimi ni Kamisha. That is hello. My name is Kamisha. So I don't need to know anything else. I just want to introduce myself and then I'll tell them English after that and tell them I don't know.
What is it says a mad person I have beside me, right?
But Spanish we can go on. As I said, I'm intermediate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me is not beginner, intermediate, nowhere round the corner. I think we can count from 1 to 10 in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as all?
Uno.
Listen to me, miss.
Uno, yeah.
Listen to me. Okay. So continuing telling us about Kamish.
Yeah. So another fun fact, she likes to leave the A from my name.
Kamisha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But it's fine.
I'll say Kim.
It's unique.
Yeah.
What else is there about me? I'm single. So I mean in case I just gotta put it out there. So probably we can do the little exciting things about dating Tiffany and stuff, and who knows if you're related to like Bill Gates and stuff then, But on a serious note though, what else is there about me?
What do you enjoy doing? I mean just in your spare time,
in my spare time, I enjoy watching football. Actually we're on
she's a big football fan, guys, so
yeah, we're on international break right now, but for the bonus person on the live, you know that we are definitely ahead of everything that we need to be. We're winners. That's where I'm at. Wherever winners are, that's where you will find me. And that's what I'm. So I like watching football. Otherwise, I'm really doing schoolwork. I also like web development. That's like a recent thing that I developed. I started coding sometimes last year. Well, I started years back. I didn't like it. I started again this year, and I'm like, this is your thing, girl. So I like web development. I'll do that in my spare time, but I don't have much hobbies. I just work, go to school, watch football, talk on the phone with my friends, scroll through social media.
So you're not one of those who will, go out, like say, to have a drink or have dinner or that kind of thing.
I want to, but I tell myself that I have to put myself in a position where I don't go out and then I have to overthink it because I overspend. But actually, I had a great weekend though with my. I had a great weekend with my friends.
Shopping test for big up on yourself on the Ken, I'm so sorry, but no. Once my actors and my co-workers step on the live, I have to say, a warm welcome and a warm big up shopping, shop boss, big up test for
father, my real father.
Oh my God.
that we share the same drinking habits. I also drink Dragon in case a Dragonese is here.
All right, shop boss and shoppy. Shop boss and Tesla, big up on yourself here. Ken gone on, yeah. Yeah. So we're going back to her now, yes. So, but, all right. I personally believe that every woman, it don't matter how you are, or the kind of person you are. I believe time spent by yourself, treating yourself. Yeah, we know the regular, but your nails, the hair, all of them something there. But go to dinner,
Yeah.
have a drink by yourself, because that's the night where you unwind. You don't want a company around you. You know what? Don't ever have one of them feeling some of the time.
Me cook. Me cook and me sit down in the room by myself and I'm like, yes, girl, you pay this rent. You cook on this stove. You deserve this.
But it really, listen to me, Kamisha. Listen to me. You enjoy only football?
Yeah, actually. 'cause
No
I
other
don't-
sport?
No, I wouldn't say. I like my sisters are sporty,
Mhm.
so when she's watching other sports, I'll join. But in terms of where my passion lies and what I'll run behind, it's just football and other things to watch. I don't like watching movies, series, anything. So I used to read back in the days when I had time, but when we get old and we're in our adult,
No, speak for yourself. Look here.
being
Look
an
here.
adult, no.
Okay, being an adult. What you talking about getting old?
Yeah, I'm super old. So I really look at the young people and I'm like, you're blessed to have the kind of things that you have now. So I used to read a lot then. But now, as I said, I just find myself doing schoolwork, trying to keep up with work and, just trying to put myself at a better space mentally and,
All I know is that Kamisha, old for her age.
I am.
She old, man, She old.
I'm 23 years
She
old.
don't hear then. She never reached 25.
I don't think that's my actual age. I question it.
Me question it too.
Yeah.
I'm questioning it right about now. Because listen, no normal 23-year-old don't think like this. But girl, keep it up. I'm proud of you. I mean, do you. Don't let nobody sidetrack you from doing you.
Yeah.
However, you say you don't watch movies and series and these things. You're in a series. You don't watch that series?
I live in front of Jamaica.
Oh,
And the entire
okay.
diaspora, I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
I'm an avid bartender watcher.
Mhm.
And I must say, though, I'm the kind of person that watch it when it pile up because,
Me too.
yeah, I have to wait until it pile up because I see that when it cut off, I realize I have to wait until tomorrow morning. We can't deal with it. And so I have to wait until then build up. But yeah, I started off there.
Listen, I know business. Me watch alright, I wait till the end of the day, then me just clock in.
No.
I'm a watch. And then I say, alright, I'm up to date. The other day me kind of get shaky though. I'm kind of miss out a whole heap. So.
Shaky warrior.
No, not shaky warrior around here.
Yeah.
When things kind of happen and you have to take a step back and kind of, collect your thoughts and collect yourself and structure what you're in. And then kind of something happen. So, all of those
That's
things.
where I'm at right now. I'm at the shaky grounds, but we build our foundation and we get back.
Boom, same way. So.
Yeah, always.
Have you ever acted in your life?
I mean, absolutely not. Services, no.
No.
The thing is, I grew up in church. Growing up in church, them always call young people at Christmas time, come play Jesus.
One bad picnic is for broke out of church though. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Don't listen to naysayers. People be talking, But yeah, grew up in church, you play Mary, you play the baby, because me tiny, so we can't play baby Jesus. And them little stuff there. But in terms of professional acting or I didn't do performing arts or anything like that in school. So it's not like I had a background to understand timing or understand anything like those. My acting career started with Corner Shop.
Okay.
With Xpressionz JA.
Okay.
Sir was like, you girl, I see potential in you. And I'm like, oh, you're speaking to the potential within me. and I need to get that potential out. And I was terrible. I believe I was super terrible in corner shop because naturally I'm dramatic. I think so. I'm not gonna toot my own horn. I don't even drive, so I shouldn't be tooting any horns. So skip that part. So corner shop, I didn't like my timing. I feel like I just run off the line. So I get the lines and I would just be like, yeah, so Sabrina, walk one, run go in the shop. And then I watch it and I cringe. But then my parents, everybody, they're so excited because, little me is on the big screen. Yeah, big screen. But then it came to bartender now and I feel like I'm about to act I'm about to go among these super talented people. And I felt really pressured. I get a lot of feedback from people saying, hey, you're doing really well. I believe I've grown because if you guys are supposed to go back to corner shop, when you see me in that tiny glasses running about the place to where I'm at now, I can say big up to Xpressionz JA, big up to Sir Arville for seeing my potential and be like, you're gonna walk on this road, and I'm like, yes, amen, and here I am talking to you tonight.
Oh my word, you are something. That's something like, yeah, spicy, yeah. How did you get introduced to bartender?
Bartender, wow.
What? I know you said you were a part of corner shop and
Yeah.
big up yourself. I mean, I've watched corner shop and you were, a little shaky, but
Yeah,
I mean, you have grown. Awesome.
definitely.
You have grown. So you moved from corner shop to bartender. What spurred the director?
I just feel like I leave an impact everywhere I go. So even though I was not that great in corner shop, when it went from the moment I was introduced to bartender, I've always been a fan. So actually, what I used to do was some reaction videos. I used to react to bartender because I like editing, a little bit of editing. I'm not a professional, so she can't put me on the spot again and and tell me if you tell her I want editing term and then we can't define it. So
And your father is on the left, so you
yeah, we can't, embarrass him like that. So I used to do some of the things on my phone and probably add some music to it, add a little rhyme because I sing from time to time. No, I don't want an artist career. I just sing foolishness. I just like blue and I rhyme it with glue and I go moo moo. That's how I write. So I used to add those things to it and then Sir, one thing I can say with Sir, he's really interactive with fans and he's gonna look out and be like, hey. So he saw that and he was, randomly. I believe I was praying for a breakthrough in life or something huge to happen. And actually, just as I moved into my new space where I'm living now, the following day, it's not behind God, it's like adjacent of it. So when I moved in, Sir called me like, you know what, I have a character in mind and I believe that you fit exactly, everything that is. I'm like, when I was thinking about you, you were thinking about me, and that in itself is a testimony. So, I
And she look at the singing show and rhyming part.
yeah, so that's how I came in bartender, but they
Alright, Kim.
parents knew of me
Kim,
before.
tell me how you felt when you got that call. That's the phone and go on and
I don't normally sweat, because I'm skinny mini. I drink a lot of water, but I don't know why I don't sweat. So any doctors here, tell me why. But I was actually watching Bartender when my sister and I, we were in the living room and we had the big screen up and, I was catching up because I was a bit behind. I'm like, no, I need to catch up because I can't be missing out on this.
Mm-hmm.
And when Sir, did he call or did he send that text? But, my heart was racing. Because I'm like, why is Sir texting me? I was thinking, I think I'm going to be, I kind of had an idea that I was going to be this character because of where it was going. Because me and say I couldn't be part of Stone Gang. So I go through everybody and I say, no, the only place I can fit in would be in that part. I was nervous, I was excited. I started thinking about, how I'm going to be interacting with people and where things are going to go. I kind of had to put myself in a mindset though where I'm going to say, hey, more people are gonna see you because it's not necessarily something that I've gotten used to or something that I'm always comfortable with. Because the fans, they be fanning sometimes.
They be funny.
And yeah, so all of those thoughts running through my head. You're gonna be acting with like, Jenny and Marcus, all them people there. So man, this is a big opportunity. I was excited. I prayed. I'm like, thank you God. I don't know where this came from, but I felt I was praying for something, and this is what I needed. And it is still something that I'm grateful to be a part of.
Aww. Listen to me now, man. Shut up out our heart and we just get on. You know what I mean? Because this is amazing right here. This is amazing. Amazing. When you first met the professor, I mean, how was it for you in terms of interacting with him and just finally meeting, okay, this is the director, this is the producer, this is the
This is the dancer. Boom. Yeah.
She went dancer.
Yeah. That's because I would have known him from there before, and then with bartender going on and stuff. When I met him, I was intimidated. Not because he doesn't have an intimidating presence. It's just the thoughts, just everything I'm there going thinking. I'm like, suppose I go there and do foolishness. Because my friends they tell me that, all right, then naturally you're dramatic. When we give you something to act, you just gone somewhere else, and that's not where you need to be. So I'm like, I'm gonna go there and embarrass myself like I
Oh, so you actually did an audition?
Yeah,
Okay.
not for bartender.
No, I know, right? But
yeah,
you actually did an
yes,
audition.
I did one there, but my Tesla was there, and I think I found comfort in his presence. And
Aww.
yeah, so when I went there, and then sir, he just got to the point. He's like, oh, you're tiny. How old are you? And I'm like, I'm big. And he gave me a script. So did he give me a script, or did he just say, already create a
Or
scenario?
he gave you a scenario?
And I went ahead. No, he actually had the script for that.
Okay.
So I was reading it, and I felt like I was putting in all those expressions. And then certain texts were like, yeah, man, you're natural. So, me can't wait to go home and text all of my friends and call them and be like, anyway, as a natural, you don't know say. Never depend big acting things. And that, so after being in like Sarah's presence and the rest of us, most of them, I realized that I'm comfortable in the environment, but being new to an environment, I don't normally talk much when I just come in. So, you guys have to grow to find out who this wonderful human being is and stuff.
Yes, we had to find out who this wonderful human being was.
Yeah.
Being around your cast members, like when you your first scene, your first episode, before we got to scenes now, your first episode when you were with Marcus and Michelle, what was that like for you? Because now, you express being around these people. What was it? What was it feeling like? I mean, what was going through your head?
I was nervous. And I think I hear it in the actual thing.
Really?
Like if you watch it, yes, I was so nervous. Even when I was shaking, I'm like, I need to hurry and play my lines because Marcus and Michelle, they're super. Like when it comes down to them embodying their role, that I want to cough. Excuse me.
No problem. She's going to cough.
Can I get some other medicine? I'm sorry.
I said she all cough in a style. Look here now. She cough in a style.
Can't come uku on the big life.
Let me place it back for
Thank
you.
you.
No problem.
Yeah, sorry about that. So Marcus and Michelle, I didn't know much about their background in terms of how long they were acting, but watching them up to this point, Michelle when she's in her role, Marcus, I'm like, is he a real politician or not? So being around them, I'm like, I'm a novice, so I have to prove myself, and I was overthinking a lot of things, like so to the point when I did something in the middle of search with me, I'd be like, no, I don't like that. So Marcus had to say to me like, If the director says it's good, it is good. Stop telling him that you need to do it over. If he thinks you need to do it over, then he will tell you to do it over. And over time, I found out that that's really what it is. Because sometimes my delivery is not, that's not how I feel like I should have interpreted whatever was presented to me. But then so it's like this bad, and I'm like, huh? So,
Have you ever, so like as Marcus, had said to you, have you ever at any time felt like you deliver a line and you are uncomfortable with it? Have you ever stopped or able to say, sir, I want to do it over coming off you?
yeah,
You have.
I have.
So, all right. So, the courage that it took for you to come out with that. I mean, you kind of build up some courage.
Yeah, over time.
Because the first time, I'm assuming now the first time that you actually said, sir, me not feel, you kind of take a couple deep swallow.
I come out with it so strong.
Oh, sorry.
Like I don't like it, and I'm like, sir, can you do that over? And I'm not a shy person, but I'm just like, this is the number one hit series, and this novice come at the foolishness. So now I want to be like, I need a second chance to just prove myself. For people gonna watch it and be like, what was that? So I'm be like, sir, I can do it over. So sometimes he'll look at it and be like, all right, then fine, go do it over, and then he'll give you like a little tip at the end. It's stress on that word or stuff like that. And other times he'll come and say, no man, this good, this good, this can work. And then we'll just move on to the next thing, and then I kind of go in my head, but I watch it and I'm like, it's not bad. I don't like watching myself. When I'm watching my scene, I'm like, yeah, I know, I said it, I know what's happening, I don't need to watch it again.
Some people are full of themselves, go on to do.
Yeah, I scoop up, full of, look at me, who wanna be?
My lover, I'm a lover. I so love her. So you got a chance now to, you met Marcus and Michelle. Then came, was it Kareem?
I think it was Kareem.
Kareem. I think it was Kareem. Then came Kareem.
That was Babe, guys. Yeah.
Going through, listen, people, on the ear, going through that process, what did it take for you knowing that, okay, I am going to be now playing the girlfriend of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
What was the process like for you?
That process was fairly simple, I
was looking for a boyfriend at that time.
I was kind of talking to somebody at that time. So I think probably the only concern I had at the time was, what if I'm required to do something that I may need to step back and be like, oh, what if the person I'm talking to feel a specific way about it? Yeah, turns you never care, so we're not, so that wasn't much. I found that out in like 2 minutes of expressing that, I'm going to have a boyfriend in this role, and this is what I do. You know what, I shouldn't say he didn't care, probably he's just supportive and understand that as an actor, as an actress, you have to make certain adjustments. When I met Kareem was chill from the start. It's easy to fall into, to get comfortable in his presence. So I didn't have to do huge adjustment to be like, oh my God, this guy's so stubborn. I need to get this out of him. He was there ready and willing to play the line. So I'm like, okay, we can fall in, and then so he's a football fan. So the moment we got there, and I was like, I'm Arsenal, you're Manchester United, we're rivals, and we started talking about the recent games and stuff.
So you became so comfortable.
Yeah, so time, so it's like, look at this. I guess it was feeling like a matchmaker or something, like, look at this, so yeah, so that was, it didn't take much pressure from my side. I was able to ease into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're moving to the big guns, or the bigger guns.
Mm-hmm.
You met Carlton,
Yeah.
Tespa. What ran through your mind? What were the emotions?
The thing is, I believe that having him on set, from the initial stage, he was like my welcome father, so he's, remember, that is the great test that we're talking about.
Look here, test five, you're still there. Hold your head. Come and know it as well. Hold your head, sir.
Test for, so of course, if it's a case where we're supposed to have any interaction or so, I'm going to feel like I need to step up. Even when I'm doing editing stuff and I have to send them over, I'm like, I overthink. I'm like, I'm waiting for everybody to be okay and then say something like, he's never done that. But I mean, I just hold his, his regards, that thing, I hold him in such high regards where when I do stuff, because he produces quality. So if he produces quality and he's okay with what I produce, I'm like, you know what, I'm quality. I'm qualitier because I'm already quality, and then he adds that extra quality. So
One word name, so?
no, there's
Oh,
no word.
I'm just checking.
Yeah. But from because I had met him before and he's always been on set, giving the directions here and there. So it was easy for me to fall into anything that I had to do with him overall.
And over time, outside of work, you met the other cast crew. What are they like? What is it like being around them?
The thing is, I said that let's cut it off for the rest of the life. No more things.
That's your thing.
But it doesn't need to be a thing. We need to use up our vocabulary. Getting a chance to use up my vocabulary.
Okay, go right ahead, Miss Johnson.
So the thing is for everything.
Yeah.
But being around, I consider myself to be an extrovert. However, as I mentioned earlier, when I go in a new space, persons they don't get that side of me. You see this tiny, quiet, 98 pounds lady seated over somewhere. I believe that's my weight. And I don't communicate much. So it would be like, hi, how are you? If they say something funny, I laugh probably 2 seconds
If
too
it's
long.
funny.
If it's fun. Sometimes it's not funny, but but to kill the awkwardness, you still laugh. It's common courtesy. It's polite for you to do
True.
those kind of things. But so far being in their presence, it's always a vibe. Everybody fits in like a family. So it's easy for you to over time, feel less anxious about being around everybody, feeling threatened like, oh, this person is way more talented than I am. They don't make you feel like that. So they don't come to you and be like, why you play one scene one day no man and me have to hold my face the entire time, come in and feel second and embarrassment because you just can't act girl. They don't do that. They're more to hype you up and you know that they really follow it up. Because they'll say to you, give me some of the money where you have something, or put something from the line and say, you want to go against Marcus, So you kind of fit in over time. I still don't talk much with everybody, but I do talk to Kareem though. I talk to Big outside of casting because
they're my football fans, so them have to communicate.
So we'll communicate here and there, and then you have Quick Foot is a football fan too, so we will communicate and great people, great vibes, great energy.
People, I'm telling you something. Sitting here and just listening to Kim talk, it's just overwhelming. It's so soothing. It's just smooth. It's a different character. She is always just quiet, yes, but she when she's around you, she's bubbly. She's awesome. So like, actually, me talking to her now, I'm going to tell you that is actually the first time that we have ever communicate alive. Yeah, it's the first time we ever communicate on such a level. Yeah. I mean, other than that, it's always business.
Business.
Yes. But so. No man, all of the people in my job. Big up my sleeper. Sparta in the building. Whispers in the building. Big up yourself. If Test for Shop Boss is still here, big up on herself. And let me just say once again, big up to all of my crew, co-worker. Big them up. Them awesome. They're doing an awesome job. And you.
Moderators. Why me? I get the dead stare. I'm just a messenger.
You're just a messenger.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, no, look here. You know me and una go war because right now me about to tell me say me go done the live. But what kind of 74 likes that up there so with 100 people on the live?
Yes, see that?
Una not do me that? What you mean?
Oh, you see that so far?
Me kind of can see, but me kind of can't see. But the 174 them me have to see.
One of eyes are good. I'm telling you, to have good eyes is a blessing. That's a.
You know, I wear glasses.
I can't see no.
I want that 70 something number to change. I want it to change. Because Una not gonna stress me out tonight. With Una not coming on here, and Una not liking up the. But I talk to Una tonight. But Una nobody not showing an offering it. But I understand what is happening. We can see nice clean body Kamisha on the live and Miss Johnson is here. What's going on? Remember she said she's single? For all of you who are just joining in, guys, welcome. We thank you so much for being here. Una knows that without Uno, all of this wouldn't be possible. Yeah, us sitting here and talking to Uno, introducing to you every Sunday a different character. Them just being them, saying that them some of them men talk about, right? That's how they must be up yourself, offering chone. Yeah, come on, try. Remember I said share the live, tell somebody to tell somebody else that we are on. And we are talking to none other than Kamisha, Natasha Johnson, aka Tickers, aka Kemdan, aka with Kemtel, aka Kemshine. Want to hear how much aka she have? No, man. One Tiffany down. You never give it to me, miss. So I tell talking what is on the.
Oh,
yes,
you
miss.
know, yeah, that's how if circles to for a senior anything. One Tiffany done, Tiffany bad miss.
Where?
Yeah, Tiffany bad miss me.
Where?
Remember say me and Stone face born in one place, so it's natural for.
Where? I forgot to ask Stoneface this. I forgot to ask Stoneface and ask him if you know Tiffany done. Cause no, man.
Remember when your body not really go out and say, my body no, it just shows. So, that's just it.
But I'm not seeing the badness right now. I'm not seeing
it's in your voice, it's not action. Cause remember, so them people.
It's in your voice?
Remember, they did not mute.
Where in your voice again?
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Yo.
People, remember, all the nice shows are coming up on Xpressionz JA channel. Please run or subscribe if you are not yet a subscriber. Tell anybody who you're telling to be a part of the Xpressionz JA page. Tell them subscribe, tell them share, tell them like. Yeah, and to become a member, again, all you need to do is click on any of the videos, click on the description, all the instructions right there. If you're in Jamaica, you need to download the VPN. The VPN link is also in the description. If you're overseas, you don't need a VPN. All you need to do is click that join button. Yeah? Remember, Uptown, Sparta Moves, Tart the Things, and their family all coming to you on Xpressionz JA channel soon. Remember, we're trying to reach that 200 mark by April 20. All right. So I'm going to put it at April 28th. All right? Because since you don't want me on a war, I try to cut down the day. Because I don't want me on a war. I see it clear. Because from the time when I say people need to subscribe and all of these things, when they not listen to me. When they not. All right, the light reach 80 something. Bless up yourself. Who is that? Karen Francis. Karen, big up yourself. Thank you so much for a contribution. We appreciate it so much. No, we don't say appreciate. We say appreciate love so much for all the contributions, for all the followers, and for all the continued love. You see me? I click my hand. For all the continued love that you guys keep giving to us every day. Because I won't say only on a Sunday, but I'm going to say every day. Because we are actually here every day at 7 a.m., 7:15 a.m., 7 p.m., and 7:15 p.m. We are right there in your houses, with you, giving you nothing but niceness, suspense, drama, you name it. Xpressionz JA.
They get me.
Xpressionz JA gives you all of those. Tiffany, leave me alone tonight, please and thank you. So, back to you, Kendan. One Tiffy down.
Welcome back.
Because she keeps saying this one, you know what?
Tiffy badness.
Tiffy badness. I don't know where, but she's saying. So, tell us about your experiences going through your scenes, especially the ones that you now have to, portray being so-called kidnapped.
Those are fun. But I did discover things about myself doing these scenes, and that's actually a conversation that I've been having with the director because being an actress, you have to get down into those emotions and feel your character. So when you're playing these scenes, it's not about Kamisha, it's not about you're gonna look full.
Stop. Repeat that. Repeat that.
So now let me sit forward.
Yeah.
I'm about to share some gems because my name is Kim. So when you're going through these scenes and you're playing the character, you have to kill self. Like a church and they say you have to put self aside and allow Jesus to take over. It's the same thing when you're acting. So when you go on set and you hear cameras rolling, quiet on the set, rolling, action, it's no longer Kamisha, it's now Tiffany. So you have to take on that character. The story, the emotions, everything that's coming out, it's all about who is Tiffany, what's her journey like, why is she feeling like this, why is she saying these things. And that is something that I'm learning because what I find is that I can be a little bit out of touch with emotions because of how I am naturally. But so when it comes to having to cry and having to sell this persona that I'm kidnapped and I'm in pain and all of that, you have to delve deep into a part of you that once felt pain to make it look realistic. You have to remind yourself that this is something that you want to be believable when you reach Michelle and when you reach Marcus. And even when one of the last scenes the last one that we played, I was getting a little goosebumps here and there because I was getting into it. But just the same, I'm still not able to unlock that part of me that says, let those emotions flow out of you because that's what Tiffany's feeling. There's that block that still stands there, like there's still Kamisha coming in the middle of everything. So I'm growing as Tiffany, but there's still more room for improvement. Yeah.
I got my like. When you hear actors jump down as an actor, I mean, if you're playing a character, go down in it. Because a lot of actors believe, okay, I need to leave, I need to reserve a part of me inside of, so I can give a piece of me. No. Your character totally different from you, the person. Totally different. When I have to go into bubbles mode, I tell people, I sit down and I watch a whole lot of investigation movies. I love to watch IB, and the first when it actually came out that I was actually playing bubbles. The first show as a detective, the first show that I jumped on and watched was Deuces, because there was an undercover agent. I'm like, yo, this is the mode they need to go into. So you switch on that light, switch off the Shelly light or the Kamisha light, switch on the bubbles light, switch on the Tiffany light. And someone like here when the actor say, yeah, they take themselves out. Awesome. No man, and it takes some self
Awareness
to do that. To do that, really. Kim, when you actually, as Tiffany, when Tiffany found out Marcus, who is supposed to actually be her dad, Like Tiffany was shaken up, yes, but at no point in time something didn't feel different. It didn't feel off with Marcus.
I mean, yes, I'm going to say that it felt off, but not in the off where I wonder if this man is just not my father. It always felt like, why do you hate me so much? That's what the feeling. That's the feeling that's always there. Why do we have to always disagree? Why does it always have to come to this? Why do you keep sending me so far away, and then you keep telling me these bag of things that you know I'm giving you the best schooling and everything. So the questions were there, but in terms of him not being my father, there was no doubt about it. Because even though we are different are always going at each other. There are some similar traits. We're both headstrong, and I think that person say, "Oh, that's a Wallace trait."
Mm-hmm.
So we're all headstrong. Because even Michelle, Wallace by law, she is also headstrong. But there was no part that felt like, I wonder if it's a case where I'm just not yours, and this is why you don't like me. It's just always a case where I feel like he always put his career first. So there was no time for me, and being around like Michelle and Marcus. My parents, you can feel that the love, whatever love that they possibly had, that's not something I grew up around.
Mm-hmm.
So it felt like, it was bouncing off on me. So because he's not in that loving relationship with my mother, he didn't see the need to have that loving relationship with me. But never for 1 second did I think, yeah, so that came as a shocker and really disappointing. Got betrayal and everything.
But like, what do you think of your mother? Like at that time, for her, come know you're going hard for her. Like if she couldn't say something to you from beginning, from the onset. You didn't believe that she wanted to say it to you?
The thing that what I'm still trying to understand, based on her responses to things, did you know that the possibility was there, or did you just, write off that night as a night of, something that should happen? When she found out that I wasn't hers, the reaction and everything that came out was like, well, I didn't expect this, but I know if it's not this person, it's this person. But it wasn't like, man, I knew this all along. I know it's finally out. I'm so relieved that it is out. I didn't get that. I didn't get that from her. So I don't think she was considering the possibilities before, or she probably started considering it when similar traits to Carlton started to show. And, so probably then, with the relationship we have, not having that relationship with Marcus, I don't think that it is something that she would just go and be like, "Hey, Tiffy, you're here from school. Let's go drink and let me tell you that Marcus is probably not your father." But, that's fine.
Yeah.
We don't like him.
Yeah.
That would be something that would shake.
Right.
That would shake me, because remember, this is a man that I don't have a good relationship with.
Right.
And to find out, I don't think there's a good timing. I would be any good timing for it any at all.
Okay. Did you have a good relationship with your uncle?
With my uncle,
Which is not your biological father?
my uncle daddy. Yes, a good relationship, but not so where we were close.
Okay.
So I knew of him, admired him. He would come around, family function, but he's not so close to his brother. So that kind of, would impact whatever relationship I would have with him.
Right.
So I know of loving Uncle Carlton, and I found out that he's also Arsenal supporter, and these little things, and we're like, "Oh, I love this," but yeah, I never really got the chance to find it out by myself. Sorry, that's the life cough. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. So I didn't get a chance to find it out for myself. Like, us just there hanging out, and then he would express that, "Hey, you like watching football because of me." No, but I know that I liked him. Mm-hmm. So if you realize at the point where I was sending the voice notes, I was even saying to him, don't try to be weird.
Weird,
because
yeah.
we don't have that close relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So don't try to be like, let's try work on something. I would need that time to ease into it. Like I like Uncle Daddy, but
Uncle Daddy.
don't step too far.
Okay. Wow, that was an emotional roller coaster right there. I mean, watching the scenes. Listen to me. I was like, what is going on? What? Like this most kind of jerk and shake and all of these things. What is up for Kamisha next? I mean,
Kamisha, I tend to put my life on pause from time to time. It's true. I tend to, what I'm working on is proper time management and learning to be a great multitasker in life because that's something that I find myself struggling with. So if I have to get this task out of the way, like the other task, if I get a little attention until over time, there's no attention going to that task any at all. But as I mentioned earlier, I do have my Unwanted Eruption YouTube channel that I'm hoping to grow to a certain level where I can become that voice for young people, young unemployed people, just young people who are fresh out of university, going to school, and you cannot find jobs because most workplaces they have this mindset. If you're a student, you are not able to work to the best of your ability in an organization. Which
experience.
COVID came and it showed us so many different things. It introduced a new norm where you realize that with the online setup, the virtual setup, a lot of things can happen, work from home. But a lot of organizations are still stuck in that mindset where you need to be in the office, I need to be seeing you, I need to see what clothes you're wearing to tell you that you're not going to do well at work today because your skirt is too short or your pants is too tight. So they're still stuck in that mentality. And that's kind of something that I want to move away from. Not saying that the older folks don't struggle finding jobs, but young people, we are the future.
Right.
And we don't want young people to get burned out because of depression and not being able to find jobs and stuff like that. So
we've adapted. Your new company has adapted.
So yes, I have been around.
No, you won't be showing. You won't be seeing.
Okay, let me continue talking to you guys. So
Coffee water. 1 second, guys. Listen. You're not see when you stick out the bottom,
like a lady. Thank you.
I'm so over Kim right about me. I'm so over it. What is? Oh, you want to?
Yeah,
Sure.
this is cool.
What is up next for Tiffany? Because now Tiffany has been busted.
Tiffany.
Did you ever thought that your mother would find out?
No.
Why not? She's a mother.
Tiffany was being so careful. Tiffany was, choosing the most secluded spots, not spots with not much details. The makeup was realistic. To me, it was giving, wow, they really have you. Because remember, daddy uncle believes that's my cousin. You have to. Sorry. So you have to switch it. So yeah. So he believes, and a lot of persons seeing it, they're still a bit clueless to it. So I'm not looking that she's going to come in and find out, but I guess once a con artist, you can pick up on these kind of things. So I mean, Tiffany's in a vulnerable position right now. She's hurting. She didn't take the time to heal. Instead of taking the time to heal and probably talk to somebody, use her father, uncle Marcus money and probably go to a therapist, she decided that I'm going to hit back. But her heart,
she's acting out.
but no, acting out is what you call this. But yeah, I think her heart is in the right place though, because even though she's hurting, she's thinking about her mother. Because given how much Marcus is, he's a control freak, if you can call him that.
Yeah, sure.
So she's thinking if he finds out that I'm not his child, he's gonna wanna start cutting off things because, for him, this is going to affect my career. I have to start making some moves. So Tiffany, though she's angry at her mother, she still wants her mother to be okay. Probably thinking about herself too, because if she and mommy get cut off, you have to go come back to Jamaica and, start go on to comprehensive high school or something
Right.
because, probably
Something.
the homeschool,
Right.
like YouTube homeschool, not private homeschool, because funds gone down. So I think her heart is in the right place, but it's just how she's choosing to portray that, how she's choosing to act on the hurt and everything that she's feeling. So we don't know where Tiffany is going right now. Tiffany actually needs her mother right now, but her mother is in the mode where we need to fix things. You created a mess and we're gonna have to fix things.
As all mothers usually do.
Yeah.
This is the first time you've actually seen your mother in this
Yeah.
mood. Like when she attacked you, I know you felt like running out the room.
Boom. No, my heart was literally racing in that moment, because I'm like, Mom, I don't recognize you. Because remember, she's the gentle parent. Normally, when Marcus is like, talk to your daughter, and you need to stand up firmer in the parentship. She's normally the one. So, Marcus, leave her alone. She's a teenager. She needs to do this. And even when I showed, Tiffany has an attitude. And
Very big one.
yeah, and she's spoiled, so she tends to act out from time to time. And but Michelle is still normally like Tiffany. You don't want to do this, in no time seconds that fuse. But this time around, it's like I'm about to lose teeth, I'm about to lose tongue, I'm about to lose, just everything that makes me so beautiful. Like my mother was coming at it, so in the moment you're like, whoa, my mother's not on my side. Because remember when she came in, I was defiant. Like, how did you find me? Like, that's not important in the moment. What is happening is you are caught in the act. It's time for you to take accountability and, start apologizing or something. But, Tiffany's there. Oh, you've always been so melodramatic. That's not the moment for it. Tiffany needs to grow up and learn, time and place and stuff like that. So she didn't expect that her mother, and expect that mommy would come and be like, you need to get it together. But the situation, it's bigger than what I thought. Because I'm thinking how the way I grew up is that money can fix everything. So if I get in problem, the great Mr. Wallace is gonna fix it. So I'm not even worried about anything. But now Michelle is showing that it's bigger than it's more than just, oh, it can pay off somebody, it can make a one call, it's more than just that. So I don't know.
So I'm doubling back. And your friend, your best friend, is a whole mood. She's a whole mood, believe me. Like, tell me about Carl.
Yeah.
Tell me about Carl.
What they say with friends, like those who need enemy. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it, because I mean, looking back, I don't think that, even though I consider her my best friend, I just really believe it's because she's always been around.
Right.
If a mosquito keeps flying around and you can't kill him, might as well just befriend him, right?
Right.
You become friends, you start talking to this mosquito every day, give the mosquito name, So I think that's kind of what the friendship was like. So Cara, she had her ulterior motives from the initial stage, and she was caught up in Marcus helping her family out, helping her out. So she was really more into it, than it actually was. I'm hoping that So she ensured that she stayed around and she stuck around with me,
Right.
so that she would still have those privileges, to the point where loyalty, she didn't even know who she wanted to. Well, she knew exactly who she wanted to be loyal to, and it wasn't me. Who friends normally have each other back, and be like, you know what, I'm gonna tell her, and you just let me know when you come in. She's the one that's spying and doing the snitching and collecting gifts and sweets.
You ever believe that it was really because she wanted your lifestyle?
Definitely. It came from her because remember she came at me so strong. You know, you and your mother never so spoiled and ungrateful. So she's seeing that, oh, we are in the presence of money and we don't appreciate it. Because for her, money fixes everything. You have money. Why are you complaining? Why are you a brat? Why are you being like this? Not realizing that the emotional connection that is needed to carry on a bond or just to make things work is what's causing. That's the root cause of all of this. So for her, you have everything I don't have, and you're still behaving
being
like
spoiled.
this. So I mean, if I just had your life for one day, I'm telling you, I'll do this. And she go get delusional and
She got hard.
she
got hard.
all over.
She got hard because, like, watching that scene with her when she took, let me tell you what took that scene for me. Tiffany, why you not listen to your stepmother? I'm like, what?
Like
That was it for me.
she was full on in it. That's how much she was in her head about everything and just the attention that Marcus was giving to her. So for her, it's like, I'm getting this attention, it must mean something. And he's not so pleased with how his wife is behaving. I'm of age.
Talk about delusional.
Yeah, I'm of age, so I mean, I'm good. So I'm speaking to his needs. She massaging the shoulders and wanted to take care of him and all of that. So she read more into it. She was the one doing all of that, and she was really looking into it more. But I believe with him, probably giving her the trip and the gifts, she's thinking.
Yeah, she.
For him, it's like that's a part of his control strategy.
Right.
I have you in my pocket, so we realize your weak spot. You just want sweets.
Yeah.
We just send the sweets them over you, and
you just do
I just do that.
Yeah.
But for her, is I'm getting attention from this man with money. This person I've been around. This person was, that weird sense of loyalty too that you have to somebody that has helped you throughout your journey. So you feel like you need to pay them back with intimate love or some intimate connection, because that's how persons translate things. So you help them out. They don't necessarily have that deep connection with you, but I think if they walk away from a possible intimate connection, that they're being ungrateful. So they stick around. So it could be that for her, Kara's not that deep, trust me. She's not that deep. For her, it's really you've been great to my family. I'm grateful for that. Plus, you're giving me things, so hey, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. So she was just a friend. She was just being a friend because she could have gotten stuff.
Yeah.
From you. So we forward tracking because I wanted to touch on that. So we forward tracking. Is it the first time you're seeing that man with your mother?
Yes.
Didn't it puzzle you at some point?
I mean, in the moment, you're puzzled. Like, who is this person coming here to know your mother? You might be a mother, but excuse me, yeah, she's my mother. So I believe I know what I'm supposed to know, or at least mothers, they're not gonna allow you to know everything. So what she allows me to know, I trust that. Remember we always say it throughout. Tiffany's my best friend. My mother is my best friend. That's what I'm telling Kareem. My mother is like my best friend, so no need to worry. She's gonna love you. When she's talking to when Michelle is talking to Aaron, breaking down, and so she's like, she's like my best friend. I can share these things with her. So for me, we've always been open. But there comes this shady-looking person telling me that the person you think is your mother is not really your mother. So you kind of need to calm down. So you want to ask those questions, but the moment didn't necessarily allow for that. As much as petty as Tiffany is, I would like to go up and be like, who are you, sir? What are you talking about? My mother, wait, hold on to my mother. In the moment, you're just there focused on your mother just turn up in your private space. You're there, eating your little snacks and going about your day, training most body, which is my sister. Somebody said that she's my twin. She's not my twin.
Big up to Twinny. Me, I call her Twinny because, may I tell you, when I watched that scene, I did not know. Nobody couldn't tell me, say, it's not you.
Yeah, I keep hearing that.
I knew you when you walked through the door.
Yeah.
Like I literally, I said, "Yo," I said, Tiffany, wait, whoa,
Yeah. We're not
big up
twins.
yourself, Sissy Pooh, if you're watching.
She definitely
Big
was
up
really
yourself. Big up yourself. Even though your back did turn, I will never see your face, we still see you.
Yeah.
We still see you.
She's
Big
older
up
than
yourself.
she's older by like 3 years. So there's a huge gap going on right there. You know, that's a 26-year-old woman that you're looking at right there. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
you're
man.
a fine one. So yeah. So even though, you know, when Michelle came in, she was concerned about who is this person that you're here. I don't know about this person. Because as far as, you know, when we look at Tiffany's journey, given that she's always shipped away for school, she wouldn't have much local friends.
Right.
So it would be like Kareem that she would have met online, and you know, she come and know she had Kareem in her spaces. So when she come, she was mostly around Kareem. And then there was Cara that, you know, you didn't send that strong bond and connection with them. Like these are two women or two young girls that like to genuinely be around each other. But you know, she didn't have much friends. So as far as my mother knows, you know, how do you come by in this company? Who is this?
Yeah.
You know, so many questions running through her head. Who is this person that is promoting this foolishness? Right? Weren't you telling Tiffany to find something better to do or go about this a better way? You know? So I would have wanted to ask all the questions, but even if I asked, I think in that moment
You would not have gotten.
I wouldn't have gotten an answer because you know getting, you know, she a man.
Yeah.
You're not asking any questions. I'm the one asking the
Yeah.
questions, saying I'm like, you know what, strange looking guy, sad eye.
Yeah.
I'm sad eye for now, but you know we'll get to that.
What's your favorite scene?
Overall,
Well, I know you might have a few, but your favorite scene, if you can point it out.
my favorite scene. I think one of my favorite scene would have been it's actually the same scene when we get tongue down, and it's because you know I kind of got to show the Tiffy badness side of things. You know, like, my girl will pop your chest. Yeah, I like.
You want some of your Campari, Tiffany?
Yeah, I can have some.
You can some.
Thank you.
You want this Tiffy badness.
I like that moment. I definitely like that scene, and you know the different parts that led up to it. And I also like that scene where I was when Karim was about to meet my mother. You know him panicking and jumping.
Listen to me.
Just
Me look
wait.
alright. Me look up.
Yeah.
You think she gonna like me? Listen, I crack up.
I enjoyed that scene. That scene was genuinely funny because you know for some reason I just feel like that is something Kareem would do in reality. I don't know if that's why I find it funny. You know, but I enjoyed that scene because you know you have the really intense scenes that you know you get caught up in the emotions. Like the last one I played, you know, I kind of did like Michelle spoke to me and said and you know, Sir spoke to me and they give me a little talk, like tap into that emotion, girl, like find it, go for it. And you know, when in those moments where you're actually learning what I'm saying, and it's not just about all right, then we have a deadline to meet, we have the content to push out, but you're learning. I enjoy moments like those. So also, and then being Tiffany, that was also I believe a strong point for me as well. You know, just with different things coming out, and you know, she has a favorite, but also like,
I know she can't get the
I
They're
like
listening
it.
to you.
The point where I was sending the voice notes and they, you know, like those, I went in with those. Those actually, I felt like that was something that was happening to me.
Wow.
So whatever parts of me where I felt like I was abandoned at some point in life, not by parents, but you know, probably by whatever bond I had formed with someone, so I tapped into that part. So when I was delivering those lines, it was like, do you understand the hurt that I'm feeling? The years you rubbed from me, I'm like, oh my God, yes, girl, you feeling it? Yeah, I like those. Yeah. What is your favorite? What scene you guys like? Tiffany?
So, okay. So that's Tiffany. Give me an overall. Your favorite scene throughout.
Bartender.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I know there's a lot.
Something. All right. I'm guilty of. I like anything that has to do with Savage, Stoneface, Quick Food from Tala Time. You're gonna find over there. But you know that scene that quick and it has been sending some punchlines from the
Yes.
other day, like the point when he said I want pasta, you want play Jesus, you want die for your sins. That oh my god, I watched that scene randomly. So I like that. So that's the scene, the graveyard scene with you, with Bubbles, not Shirley, with Bubbles and
But
the
with
Dada,
Savage,
you know, all of that,
yeah.
the intensity that came out of that moment. And then of course you have the stone face scene as well. I feel like I live on that scene as well, where you said from your John what it is, from your city deacon and walk, you know, when I left the Holy Spirit. And then you know it fast forward a little bit and it's like, you see God my bad catch flow
Listen.
and you me I go play him. And me I go send to fall in there.
Look at her, like her face is just lit.
Yeah,
She's saying she's just lit.
but there's so many, like even before you got to like scenes, there's so many other high points throughout that I probably can't pinpoint
right,
because
right.
I was always a Carlton fan
Right.
before Carlton, you know, became, you know, on in love and stuff. So the Carlton that we got when he was, you know, just savage moments and all that, that was me with everything Carlton. But then when he got to the point where, you know, he was kind of, the character arc and the development taking place, and I'm like, okay, tell me about to Marcus. Marcus is, the irony.
Right.
He's my favorite, one of my favorite characters. Just how he embodies his role, and you know, I don't want to start calling names because I love so much people go and sit on different scenes and some with them. So I mean, it's just amazing stuff when you talk about the bartender. You know, yeah.
Where can we find you, Kim?
Oh yes, I love finding Kim. All right, so hear me out. This is kind of it's not a long list, but we can zoom into me.
No, we can't zoom into you.
It's the part where you look into my eyes.
What do you want them to do?
So-
tell you what they see?
Look into my eyes. Tell me what you see. Can you keep
No,
moving?
please, no.
Okay. All right. So one, to find this Kamisha, you're not gonna find this Kamisha on social media in terms of this personality that you're getting. No, but you can find me at Kamisha J _ on Instagram, TikTok, on all platforms. You can find me at Kamisha J _, and that is KEMESHA, the little J _. You can find me. We actually want you to find me though is on Unbottled Eruption on all socials, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook page, Unbottled Eruption. Follow my movement, my growth. Learn a different side of me. So just follow me, go subscribe. When I come out the live, I'm supposed to be monetized or something. You know, that works some magic. Like do something for Unbottled Eruption. So you can find me there. That's where I'm mostly active, giving you all tips and tricks on how to survive these workplaces. I'll be promoting myself from came on here. So, but hold on, I'm lying. You can find this side of me on social media, but I have a YouTube channel with my sister, the person that you guys think I'm a twin with, and that is the KJ Sters, and that is THEKJISTERS, and we are the KJ Sters because our initials are KJ and we're sisters. That is so creative. I don't care what you all want to say. I told my own heart all the time. Yeah. So follow me on social media. Go show your support, show your love, share with your family, your community. You know, just everybody you pass. So when church done and get praying, pastor your shit, pastor, and they say, Pastor, we just want to introduce you to Unbottled Eruption. Your man later. Thank you so much for having me.
Listen to me. Kamisha Natasha Johnson. Sorry, let me. The what?
The first. So, there are times when I go by Kamisha Natasha Johnson the first.
What is the first for?
There's no there are other Kamishas out there, but there's no other Kamisha, Natasha Johnson. Nobody else. They don't do things like I do it. So this journey that I'm on is going to definitely be the first Kamisha to ever get it done. Find me on all socials at and what's the eruption. Thank you.
And there you have it. Kamisha Natasha Johnson, aka Kemdan, aka Stickers, aka Chemtel, aka come on, get it right, aka Chemshine, aka what's the other one?
Tiffy Badness.
Tiffy Badness, right? Tiffy Badness. Wow. Listen, people, I know you're all excited, and I mean this has been an awesome. Just wrapping with Kamisha. I mean, listen, wanna get to know the side that wanna don't know. Wanna see the acting side, but that's the side you're all used to. I mean, tonight was just easy going, easy 1, 2, 3. Talking to her, knowing about her, knowing about her developments, knowing about her as a character. Tiffany, it came big up yourself. You are doing amazing work. You are doing amazing things. I mean, continue to develop. I mean, I love to see them where the whole beat up scene, yeah, magical.
I went in.
Yeah, you
Girl,
did. I'm gonna see that the whole crying something and yeah, and worse when you're not on your glasses, your eye then look like a bigger. So sorry.
No, they're here. Yeah. My father said, my father has a donkey and he's like, his name is Marble. My father be like, your Marble are the same eyes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
wow.
I knew from that time. When I wake up in the mornings, mommy's like, stop tearing the eye up. I'm like, my eyes are just big. I can't just dilate them. I just like, yeah. You guys probably time to hear me, but my voice is nice.
People, I must see some fire sign. Let me see. All of the fire sign, them and the heart and the love for Miss Kamisha Natasha Johnson. It was nice to have you.
Thank you.
It was nice chatting with you.
Mm-hmm.
We will chat afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
People, thanks again. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Just, Lord, look how much love. It's amazing the job that I do. I get to talk to these fabulous people. Again, big up to all of my people. Then big up to all of the moderators that are here. With Dimples, Alicia, Karen, big up on herself. Big up the one Dan. Big up all the way through. Bam team in the building. Big up yourself and people. My day I talk, I'm going to keep talking, I'm going to forget. Let me not forget now, like how me remember. I'm going to run go over Facebook. I'm going to run go join Xpressionz JA. Because we are now on Facebook and going on with what's
The group and
the group and the group and the
like
the group and the like page. No man, are you get so much art on fire?
I mean them love. Them thing I'm in love.
Aye.
I thought you wanted me to.
No, I don't want you to sing. Don't sing it.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
People, look here. Remember, coming up on. So before I go out, Kemdan wants to give a shout out.
Yes, I have to be this typical Jamaican person. I want to shout out to all my friends here on the live today. My best friend, my sister, my entire friend, my newly acquired friend group who just been like, girl, send a live link. My special friend that I can't call her name, but she definitely.
She know who she is.
She you know what's up. I know that y'all are here. Eden, just pick up everybody. And I don't like the whole name game. Kelly, everybody. My best friend Tabia. Big up to every single body out here. Thank you for having me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for joining me. And remember that I'm waiting to see those notifications coming in over on my Eruption YouTube channel.
I don't know how I totally jumped over this for the entire interview. What is going on with me? So, Tiffany, I wanted to ask, because people have just remind me. So I'm going to ask you, the connection with
Tiffany and Karim. That's where they want to go.
Karim and Tonian. Sorry.
There's no connection going over there. You know, I find that people tend to be delusional. So they get a little chicken, they get a little, hey, you know, you need to smile more, and they interpret it for something else. Like if I tell you, I look at you and say, hey, you have a great smile, does that mean that I want to be in a relationship with you? There's no connection. You know, he's missing me, he's not hearing from me. And then this girl, no sense of place, don't know. You know, she needs to sort her life out because she has her own demons in her closet going on over there. So she don't want to take me on because one thing you can become queen from now till the morning. I don't have no time for that. We just come out with the big guns. You understand? I mean, in a no long talking, and no fist fight. So she can have her time though. Because you know when I come back, Harry is going to fall and melt right back into my arms. So she just has to sit by herself. I'm not threatened. I'm not worried. So, you know, they can do whatever they want to do right now. No, you know, that's why people forget about her. Because what? We ain't worried about a girl. Let's ain't worried about us. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Wow.
That's just it.
Wow. And there you have it. Kendon setting the record straight. Wow. One done in the building. And that's Kendon. Wow. People, you heard it right here. Xpressionz JA YouTube channel. And we also on Facebook. Remember to join the group and also to like. Yeah? It's not a normal thing. We're spreading our wings because we are flying. We're flying like eagles straight across the sky. No man, that elevation something will feel good and it feel nice. No man. Remember to look out for all the nice shows and podcasts that's coming up, which we have Uptown, we have Sparta Moves, we have Dear Family, and we have the things then coming soon, and very soon. So keep the ears to the ground. Can't know. I don't know about something. I want to see the notification drop on the page. And I'm like, already? All right, that's how we go. We got to work. We'll walk over here, so. Yeah? Remember, again, I am looking to see my subscription number move from 139. If I not see it, but I tell them, say, look here, we're not put up no more seed. Because we're not do the things them. We're not telling people them, you know, to run the subscribe and all these things. So if you notice that you're clicking on the video and it gives you something that says you cannot see because you're not a subscriber, I'll go to subscribe. That's the only way you'll see. Remember, I know people will work. We got bills to pay. Yeah? And so comes we can bring all 4 scenes to you every day. 7 a.m., 7:15 a.m., 7 p.m., 7:15 p.m. Want to know we love and appreciate. Reverse. Want to know we love and appreciate love or no. Yeah, without you guys, all of this would not be possible. We do say thank you again for being here on our live and sharing all of the niceness, the love, and all of the fireside them right here on Xpressionz JA YouTube channel. Thank you guys and have a good night. Them thing you love. Them thing. Still singing. I can't manage.